G'day everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today finally with the Black Widow dragons and I've developed a swatch chart and things for that, and we will get through that. I didn't film the swatching or any of that kind of stuff because I know that there'll be 1,000 videos out there of that already, and I had to wait a little bit for this because I was lucky enough that Albert was kind enough to send these to me, but it took some time. Just is what it is, which is kind of funny considering, you know, he's just down the road. Well, not quite just down the road, but you know, he's in Australia as well. But yeah, it just took a little bit of time, but I am thankful, and you know, I'm honored that he thought to send them to me, so that is really nice. And so it's the 36 set, which brings the entire set up to 180. So these are the dragons. They've all been put obviously in the order I like, but the dragons have got the same kind of thicker dipped end as the monarchs did. However, the color for the dragons is green, whereas the monarchs was orange, so they kind of distinguish between the two. Yeah, so that is that fitted in. I kind of don't think you need to see them. They're the Black Widows. If you've used the Black Widows, you know what they're like. However, when I was watching this, I forgot. It's kind of like when you put them away for a while, you forget how nice they are. And I was enjoying it. And just that, I guess, the growth from the originals, because I actually have the original Black Widows. So I've got the original set that is the first 24 set. I've got a backup set here. I'm just reaching in to grab it. So I have like the originals. Oh no, where is it? I don't know where it is. Of course I can't find it when I want to show you. It is always the way. But that's right. Anyway, I do actually have the original Black Widows. Just don't know where they are. But they are, I'll show you from in here. But they are so original that they actually have no names on them or anything. I've just gone and put the names on them myself. But yeah, so I have those. Okay, and I don't know, that was a tangent. So I have been putting together, obviously, swatch charts. This is the evolution of my swatch charts. You can kind of see that they grow and develop and move about. But this is the final, that's tin, yep. Anyway, this is the final swatch chart. So this is what I have put together. Obviously, as I say every time, this is the order I like my pencils in. I like all of my skin colors and browns together, and obviously the colors that correlate with that. So the ones that will add depth and highlights and stuff to skin. So they are together, and then I've tried to put the colors into a specific family order depending on how I see the color. Is it perfect? No. Is it my way? Yes, if that makes sense. And so we've got, in this one, we've got all of the code numbers and names, letters. So SL, so Skin Light, so forth, BW Black Widow. And then because I'm a visual person, I like to see visuals. I didn't want to fill it with color because some people don't want to print out in color. There is also little pictures, little icons down the side from what set they're in. I was just having fun. I like little pictures. And remembering too that in my swatch charts there's always a tanned column and a black column to allow you to see what they would look like on different tones of paper. So that is the thing. Now, I guess my thoughts on the color choices for the monarchs. I'm just going to get rid of that big one while we talk about that. I've highlighted the additional colors. So the purple is the colors in the dragon. And you can see here there's a good chunk of kind of more of the orange reds added. Bloodshot was added, which is great because that's a nice, true dark red. I'm happy with that. Like that's my favorite color in this set. But if you know me, reds, always after a good true red. Then we've got some more of the violet pinks And we go on over here. We've got some, you know, very much you know, pinkier versions there. And through Bruise is a nice colour. I really liked that one. Sort of a greyed kind of deep lavender kind of colour. Blue Tongue was good. It was another light colour that was needed, same as nail polish. So there are some more lighter colours put in. Lady Jane over here, another lighter colour. So there were some lighter colours added into the set, which have helped to round it out. Because I always feel that most coloured pencil sets are lacking in the lighter end of the spectrum. So, you know, that lighter, that lighter colour. Same as Picasso Sky, another light colour, Pleasant Blue. So they were good additions. There is one, and now I'm trying to find it, where I'm like, yeah, it looks exactly the same as another colour, but do you think I'm going to find it now? No. Oh, down here. So Shiraz and Evil Red. Yes, they're different, but they're really, really similar. And I'm kind of like, I could have done with another colour. I could have done with another good true red. But that's just me. Because these are a little bit more on the purple side, on the blue side of it. So then we go through, then we go down here to Fizz, Wizard and Saver, which are more of those turquoise kind of colours with depth and dimension, so lighter and darker ones, which was really good because the only one that was there before was just turquoise. So this finishes out that little colour family, which was a good addition. Then we've got Pine, Green Glow, and Grassblade and Zombie. They just kind of round out little sections of the green. And over here, the browns were already really good in the Black Widows, so there wasn't much need for many more. So they're not. But what is nice is what they did add with more of the ochre and umber browns. So that was really good there. Saddle was kind of a mid-tone light there, and same as Castle. And then we added in a darker blue-grey and a lighter cool grey. So that was the kind of colours that were added into the collection. Was it a perfect addition of colours? No, they're not necessarily the ones that I would have chosen, but I think the majority of them added to the colour range. There, like I said, there's a couple where I'm kind of like, I would have picked something else, but as a whole, I think they were smart additions. And you can kind of see now that we've got a fairly good rounding of yellows, oranges. I'm still lacking in my reds. Albert, if you ever watch this, I really want good reds. But that's the thing across all colour, coloured pencil brands, is finding good reds that aren't pink. I'm like, I don't want pink, I want red. Then we got into our pinks, into pink violets, all of that down. So there is a good range of colours. As with most of them, and I find a lot across a lot of sets, is the true primaries. So the true primary red, the true primary blue, and the true primary yellow. There always seems to be just that little bit harder thing. Yellow, people generally nail, but the blues and the reds getting that true neutral tone is without it being too either into the secondary colours, is something that I find a lot of pencil brands are lacking in. The sun's coming up at the moment, so the birds are all singing, so you'll have to deal with that outside. But yeah, so obviously no skin tones were added. There didn't need to be. We've got a huge, vast variety of skin tones already. So that is the swatch. I'll have a link to the swatch in the description down below if you want to get the blank swatch chart. Again, lots of people have made them. I make it for me. I just share it with you in case you would like it, if that makes sense. So that's all. Okay, I am going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch up with you soon. Awesome.